Alrighty, so I'm going to be doing a Ashville demo for a friend of mine who asked me to review it. This is an RGL Open. This is a Pyro demo for a friend of mine, O-Possum. Alrighty. Just the demo UI would work. Okay. So, this person isn't open, as I mentioned, so probably not going to be the greatest in the world, but that's okay. We're just here to learn. So you're crouching at start. That is a really good start. A lot of even main teams and main players don't even remember to crouch for the demo. Your combo is rolling out to the ramp, which I do not suggest ever doing on rollout, but that isn't necessarily your thing. You're shooting scorch shots over to ramp, okay? Obviously, okay, you did a pretty decent job of denying bombers there. That should more be what your heavy is doing, but I don't know why their soldier even, like, bombed there, but you did a pretty good job of countering that, and it looks like we have a pause. Bring the demo UI out again, because I watched this briefly before, and I know this is a pretty extensive pause. So yeah, your heavy, okay, your heavy should be more focusing that bomber than you. You should be more checking for spies, which I think you did a little bit, but your heavy was not particularly paying attention to that. He was more looking to frag, which is a huge problem, but not much you can do there. Okay, you're capping the point, that's fine. You're spy checking a little bit, that's fine. Let's see what you do here. You're going up on roof, okay. You're up on roof spy checking, which is a little weird. I don't know, maybe you're looking to like deny bombers too. You're doing a little bit of spy checking. You should be doing maybe a little bit more like in-depth and aggressive. You're just doing a couple little spurts. I'm a huge fan of spray. Your NG should have a dispenser here to help you with the spray, but he doesn't for some reason. Granted, this is open. He's got a level 3 in shutter. Not necessarily... Doesn't necessarily mean he knows what he's doing. You still have the point. You're sitting on ramp, which is fine. Let me move this up here. Make it a little better. Your spy is dead, so you're still spy checking. I already did mention to use match HUD up here in the top of the screen. It kind of helps to see when their spy is up. So you should know that their spy should be coming through shutter here in about 5 seconds. Your heavy should be watching this bomber that looks like he wants to bomb but isn't. They're pushing through shutter for some reason. Their spy just kills your heavy. I don't know where he was playing. You used Uber in here and I don't know why. You should be protecting your medic here, because they just walked straight at your medic and killed your med immediately after that Uber. Partially because your medic was playing so aggressive and did not play for post at all. Post being post Uber. But you should have been helping your medic to get out of there instead of looking to frag. Okay. So you are running degrees for scorch shot and power jack. Not a terrible idea. I would personally rather run like panic attack or shotgun, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. You still have the point, so your combo should be playing ramp. Your heavy is playing crates for some reason, and I have no idea why. Where is your medic? They're in shutter, which is fine. Where is your med? Your med is coming to ramp, okay. Oh, whoops, I should find you again first. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, I don't have a demo review config. I did at one point in time and I got rid of it. I probably should. Okay, your medic is going to die to this bomber. I can almost guarantee it. You should have been playing with your heavy over there, protecting your medic, but you were playing crates for some reason, and I'm not sure why. This is partially because you do not have a main caller, and that's not necessarily a bad thing either, but again, you should have one. There's a spy that decloaked right there, and you didn't even see him. He decloaked on the side of the screen. Right behind Toxic. I saw him. I don't know why you didn't see him. I'm not entirely sure. But you should be paying attention to that. And you should be hard focusing that spy now. Because he's just sapped your engineer's gun. You have no idea where he is. He killed your heavy. You still have the point. You're playing with your med. You're spy checking because you know that there's a spy around. You're not necessarily edging the point. You're playing... Why? Oh, your medic used to deny the point. I think you, like... I see that you have gone twice to their... or your roof. You crouched again. Good. You went to their roof twice for some reason. It's not something that you should be doing. You should be playing more on ramp, on the ground, protecting your medic from bombers, which is what your heavy should be doing. Why he's not is beyond me. Your combo's rolling out ramp, and you should be spy checking. Their spies should be coming out of Shutter right now. He should be on the point. He should be coming maybe through lower, maybe span a couple of... Oh, I just saw him go through Shutter, and you died to... What did you die to? I think you died to, like, soldier or demo spam, which means that you were probably playing too aggressively on the point. Your spy is about ready to kill your heavy. He just did. Not necessarily your fault because you're dead, but still, maybe playing a little bit too aggressively for your own good. You don't have the point yet. Nobody's technically won the mid-fight. You're down numbers. They're not capping. If anything, you're capping. Yeah, I don't know if I'd necessarily say to give them the point here, but your scout is playing with you on ramp. You should not be here with your med. You should be rotating over to bats. If you're the only one that your medic is healing, just tell your med, like, hey, let's go ramp. Or, I mean bats. But you're playing ramp, they have the point now, and your heavy just died, your demo is overextending. Your engineer died, your sniper is dead, you're dying. It's literally exclusively your medic and your sniper. What you should have been doing there, instead of shooting scorch shots and baiting their sniper to shoot you, is you should have been rotating over to bats because they have the point. You never push the point from ramp, you always push it from bats. I would never even push it from Shutter, but I don't know, depends. Okay, you killed the scout, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, where is your combo? You were playing with your flank. Okay. It's another situation where... Okay, I might not need to do it. Where's your med? Actually, I do need to do this. Where's your med? Your medic is up on your bats. I don't know why I didn't see him. Okay, that's fine. You used Uber on the point. Where are you in this? I should help find you, but I can't find you. Where are you at? Their Pyro just killed your medic. I still can't find you. Okay, there you are. You're playing in Shutter for some reason. Your medic died to a Pyro that just walked at your medic. Your flank is baiting you over here on bats. So is your combo, mind you, but Scout killed you because your flank is weak. Something I've noticed when I watched this demo originally is the Scout was the only one playing on flank, and your soldier was throwing by bombing their medic for no reason and playing with the combo. He's literally playing with the combo right now, and he's middle scoring. You're playing with your combo though, which I thank you for that. You should not, absolutely not be playing with your flank right now. You're spy checking, that's good. You know that their spy is up. He just died, yet you're still spy checking a little bit. Soldier coming from lower. You're kind of pushing him back a little bit. I would just walk over there and like aggress him and kill him, but that's just me. Or maybe like escort your heavy down there. That's if you're making, okay, they use on the point. You were pushing them into your med. You should have been air blasting sooner instead of running at them with a power jack. You did kill their demo though, that's impressive. You should be holding the shutter open so that the gun can shoot their Pyro. Shooting him again. I love a level 2 by the way in Shutter. You're playing in Shutter again. You did cap the point. You should be playing ramp, yet for some reason you're Shutter. Again, lack of a main color and lack of simple map knowledge. which I blame partially. No, I don't necessarily blame that on you. I more so blame that on the lack of your main color and the lack of a good solid map review. It's open. Map review is crucial. Okay, you're extinguishing or not extinguishing, not axe. Okay, that's good. Your spy checking. If their spy is smart, he should be paying attention. They use Uber again, and there's nobody in on it. You're denying your medic. That's good. You're getting killed by the heavy. I would be backing out here. You are. Go lower for a health kit. Go lower for a health kit. Okay, your medic is about ready to die to afterburn, and you are doing what? I don't know what you're doing here. You rotated through bats, and you didn't grab a health pack. Okay, not sure what that was, but... Okay, you do not have the point again. You are pushing through shutter. Your soldier is with your medic. Why? It's a oh, okay. It's a flashing Uber. It started out on your soldier for some reason. Your soldier is throwing if he's not playing with the flank. Okay, you back out. You're sitting on the dispenser. You're spy checking. That's fine. You should be walking on the point to deny, though, because you only have 5 seconds. You, your NG, everybody should be walking out on the point. You got shot. Okay. You crouch again. That's good. Your heavy looks like he's about ready to frag, but he's not good at this video game. Because he's playing crazy. I don't know why. You're actually rolling out bats this time. You're learning. I'm proud of that. Your scout is over with your flank, where they should be. Where's your soldier? I would not be surprised if I just can't see him next to you. Where is the soldier? Okay, there's a spy coming from lower. I don't know if you saw that. Probably not. He just stabbed your heavy. You have no idea where he went. Okay. Oh, spy right there in Cheddar. You saw him? Okay, you should be checking health packs right now, because that's normally where their spy is going to go. Spy right there. He just tried to stare stab you. He's bad at the video game. Bought him. He should die here. He's at 8 health. Feel free to air blast the spies away, by the way. A lot of open spies decide to play like a pub. And it's stupid. They like to go for trick stabs. If you just... Oh my god, your soldier's playing with your combo again. He's actually bad. Kill that scout. Well, what I notice a lot with you is it's just a lot of empty spamming flames. It's not really... You're not really accomplishing anything. I mean... I don't know how many kills or anything you have. Your sniper and spy are bottom scoring. Your sniper because he's not getting protected by your flank because your flank is non-existent. But you're just doing a lot of empty spamming the flames. You're not really like protecting your med. You're just kind of spamming all over the place. Their spy half the time, which I know is a problem because of team callouts and you don't have match HUD on. I already talked with you about this. Is that you don't know that their spy is actually dead and you're just over there spamming flames. Your spy dies and you're still spamming flames. Right now, your medic is at 50%. You should know that you're at a disad here. You're reflecting spam a little bit, that's good. You're a little bit reliant on your scorch shot too. If I were you, I would be more reliant on like a shotgun or something. But yeah, I don't know, you're doing alright. You're doing alright. You're reflecting spam, that's good. Scorch shot that. There, never mind, you did it. Okay, you're at 90% here. Don't drop your med. Their spy is up. It's probably spy time. Spy check all the time. Are you going to use in? Okay, they are like 5 down. Are you going to use in? Or are you just going to dry push this? Spy on your heavy. You ignored that. You're dropping players and your medic is not using Uber. And you just got stabbed again because you're fragging and not protecting your medic, and your medic is dropping players because he refuses to use Uber. He's actually not walking onto the point, holding the W key and using Uber. Your medic just baited half of your team right there. That is the lack of a main caller. Okay. It's do or die time. You got 30 seconds. Protect your medic. Spy check. Tell your combo to walk on the point. Your combo should be walking on the point right now, but instead, your demo keeps overextending and dying. You gonna kill the scout? Okay. I think I just saw a spy again. Your soldier is playing with your combo and throwing. You didn't cap the point once this whole round because your team could not hold the W key down. Feel free to just call out, like, hey, we gotta get on the point, hold the W key. Or like, hey, we have Uber, just hold the W key. Your medic dropped your whole entire combo because you refused to use Uber on the point. I am also not surprised that your heavy is now bottom scoring. How your medic is top scoring is beyond me. Their spy is top fragging. That, I don't know, maybe he's because he's focusing the flank, but I don't know. He should not be top fragging on Ashville. He really shouldn't. This map is terrible for spies. He should be bottom scoring. Your heavy is fine, I guess. You're on the point. You are not spy checking. That Pyro just walked at your demo and killed your demo. You should be running like a shotgun or something there rather than scorch shot to kill that Pyro. And then the spy stabs you because you were not spy checking. A lot of it is you're spy checking at random empty times where it's not necessary. You're not shooting people when you should be, and you're just running scorch shot trying to do chip damage and it's not working. If you want to do solid damage, run the shotgun. The scorch shot is not going to do anything here. Could have shot him with the scorch shot there, but you let him get out for free. You could have punished him. He was pretty low. He was at 46 and he just died. Okay, your combo is in shutter, which is a minor problem. They're not pushing from bats like they should be. That spy right there, you just let get away for free. Their demo for some reason is on your ramp because or on your bats because you do not have a flank. Your demo is at your spawn. Your soldier is, what is he doing? Okay, he killed the demo. That's fine. Your soldier is getting a health pack instead of going back to spawn. What is he doing? Your soldier is actually like the worst player on this team. I don't know why you shot a sports shot over there. You just lit their spy on fire and you let him get away. And I think you just killed your scout. You were not walking on the point despite the fact that they are literally giving you the point. You used Uber on your medic used Uber on a Pyro to kill a single soldier. You're not walking on the point. You're baiting your team. What is your medic doing? Yeah, this team requires a main caller. Like really, really, really bad. Because they lack any kind of coordination. Your scout is probably the best player on your team right now. Because he's carrying flank all by himself. Their flank is like bottom scoring too. Because your scout is absolutely destroying them. But your soldier is baiting you. So their flank is just walking. Could very easily, very, very easily won this. What are you doing? Oh, are you waiting for your medic? I am so confused what you're doing right there. You hear commotion and shudder, yet you walk towards your sniper for some reason. By the way, if I'm just pointing out things that you're doing wrong, it doesn't necessarily mean that I don't think you're doing well. It's just the way that I review things is I review all of the negative things in the moment, and then when I go back and look at it, I think of the positives, and like, excuse me, I talk about those as well. You're playing with your combo, you're spy checking in front of you, not behind you. Their demo just walked at your medic, and he's getting killed because your heavy is baiting your team. Did he have Uber there? Did your med have Uber? I highly doubt it. That's partially your flank's fault. That's mostly your heavy's fault. He could not deny that demo, despite the fact that his one job and he didn't do it. Your heavy is 29 points. I can't tell who's worse, your demo or your soldier or your heavy. And that was I think the first half. Yeah, that was one half. Okay. So if I were to recount everything so far that you could have worked on, I'll do what I like to call compliment sandwich, which is a positive thing followed up by a negative thing and then a positive thing again. And just keep doing that. Okay. A positive thing. You're sticking with your combo. I love that. Please get into the habit of continuing to play with your combo. That is a disturbing demo loadout. A negative thing, you are spamming more flames in front of you than you are behind you, and you're kind of just meaninglessly shooting flames in an attempt to spy check. It's kind of just like empty spamming and empty spy checking. You need to be paying attention to the fact that their demo, am I on 90? Yeah, I'm on 90. It looks like I was on 70. You need to be more focusing on when their spy is alive and when it's not. If their spy is alive, you need to be focusing him down. If he is dead, do not focus him down. Play with your heavy. Let your heavy deal damage on the point while you deny bombers. Your heavy, for some reason, was exclusively fragging. I don't know what he was doing. A positive thing. I feel bad not being able to come up with a positive thing, but you are doing a pretty good job at denying bombers. I will give you that. Your heavy should be doing more of that job while you spy check. And it's unfortunate that you have to do that job for him, and therefore you're doing a pretty good job of hybridating between spy checking and killing their bombers. They don't bomb all too often, but when they do, you do a pretty good job of denying them while your heavy is just sitting there looking stupid. Negative thing. Your loadout could use some work. You're using Scorch Shot. I don't know how much damage you're doing running the Scorch Shot. I don't think you're doing very much. If I were you, I would probably switch to something like a shotgun, or my personal favorite is the Panic Attack, but that's just me. I would probably switch to something that would offer a little bit more DPM versus the Scorch Shot. The Scorch Shot, in my opinion, is more for dealing with spies and spamming choke points, whereas the shotgun is better for doing, like, raw damage. The Scorch Shot is fine. I can and periodically do run it on Ashville, and, you know, depending on the situation, I would suggest it. However, in this situation, when you are more focused, you should be more focused on DPM on these classes that are walking at your combo, rather than chip damage on classes that are far away. I would not prioritize it. I would not prioritize the Scorch Shot. A positive thing. You know where to spy check, which is nice. You're spy checking in pretty obvious decloak spots. You're playing with your combo and making sure that your spy checking is your top priority rather than going out and fragging, which I appreciate that. I played on a team where the medic, or the Pyro on him, was exclusively just playing combo or flank and just fragging, which is fine if your team knows what they're doing and their combo is fine. But he was baiting the combo 95% of the time. It was getting destroyed. Okay, you're playing with your medic again. You're spy checking a little bit early. If I were you, I'd be spy checking common decloak spots right now. You're kind of just empty spamming flames. Like, I would check lower, I would check the walkway to shutter, I would be checking any corners, but you're just kind of emptily spamming flames. You got shot by their sniper because you walked into a sight line. You're getting on the point, which is fine. I do see that when your combo decides to finally move up, you do move up. You're building better than them, I'm impressed by that. I would not be using Uber here. You seem to be capping the point fine. Let's see if you do. Okay. You don't, you just dry push that, that's fine. Your medic dropped players to the combo members there, didn't cap the point, and didn't use Uber. You're still dropping players. Your medic should be using, but he's not, and I don't know why. Their medic finally used. Your medic dropped. Oh, that hurts to watch. That really hurts to watch. You're walking with your combo, though, which I like. I appreciate that. You're essentially like cover fire and protecting your medic. You wait for your medic, he takes the teleporter, that's good. Your medic is just baiting your team. It's like he's hesitant to use Uber, which is stupid. You're pushing from ramp when you don't have the point. I don't understand that. Right now would be a good time to spy check while your heavy just focuses bombers in that mini sentry. You're capping the point for free. I appreciate that. Continue to hold the W key. Punish anybody that walks onto the point for free. Protect your sniper here. You do not need to be on the point. Protect your medic as well. Protect them for spies. Their spy is up. Your spy just stabbed their spy just stabbed your sniper. You should be paying attention to that. They are like 5 down. I would totally bomb in and kill that sniper. I absolutely would. You nearly kill him, do you? Does he get a help? No, you killed him. Good job. Okay. Your medic got forced to use Uber because you were paying attention. Where's your heavy? Where is your heavy? I don't know. I don't know where your heavy is. You were doing fine, but you should have been hibernating a little bit more because your heavy was baiting your medic. And he got forced to use Uber there when he didn't have to. Their soldier was very smart to bomb there. Knowing that you had Uber, or at least had, and that your medic was not getting protected. That soldier has very good game sense. I'm impressed. You were up on roof trying to frag. That is a bad idea. Do not frag. Your goal is not to frag. You are not getting heals. What is your medic doing? Okay. You are endlessly shooting scorch shots when you should not be. You are not reflecting when you should be. I just saw that spy go on your engineer and zap his sentry gun. You're not helping him out. You were a support class. You were not a DPM damage class. You were not a flank class. I'd stick with your, well, I mean, you're sticking with your combo, but you're sticking with your combo and doing damage. You should be sticking with your combo and protecting your combo. You were a support class. You were not a damage class. Their spy is alive. You're kind of spy checking, but you're not spy checking a lot. You're reflecting spam. Good job. You're playing with your combo. You're holding ramp. You have the point. This is the best I've seen your team play in a little bit. However, they don't have Uber and they're dry pushing the point. I would walk forward and I would punish them for this. Get healed up, walk onto the point, deny them. Okay, they're just walking on. Are they walking onto the point? Your medic died. How did your medic die? I don't think you were playing with your combo when you should have been. I don't know how your medic died. That's partially your heavy's fault, who is somehow near top fragging. He should not be top fragging. Your heavy should absolutely not be top fragging. There are so many people on the point. Why did you want to scorch shot anybody there? Stand still for a medic arrow, by the way. It makes your medic's life a heck of a lot easier. Reflect spam, good job. You deny that. Soldier, play bats, please. Combo, rotate the bats. Combo, rotate bats. You should be punishing the engineer. If you run shotgun, I would totally tell you to punish that engineer. Your heavy could potentially rotate over there to punish him, but he's probably out at this point. Your demo should be calling a lot more damage. I don't know why he's not. They're pretty weak right now, kind of. You should be walking on the point. The only person you're down, well, I guess they do have Uber. They do have Uber right now, so I would absolutely be telling your medic or your soldier or demo to go in and force their Uber. Their medic is low too. I would totally go in and tell them to bomb. You're playing with your combo. You were spamming shots. You're deflecting spam. Good job. Your heavy should be doing that too, but it's not. You just dropped your medic and so did your heavy. That is both of your faults, and it is partially your medic's fault for playing so far forward. I blame much of your combo for that. I don't know where your demo was. They're just walking into Shutter for free. You punish the heavy. You're low on heals. I would rotate to a health pack or to go back or get your medic, but your medic is right here, so you're fine. Okay. They're just walking in for free. They're 3 down though. They still have Uber. They have not used. Heal your medic, or protect your medic. They are just walking in for free. And your medic died again. They should not be allowed to do that. That is partially, actually, that's entirely your flank's fault. That is entirely your flank's fault. I don't know what your flank is doing. Your soldier is like on the lower half of the list. I don't know what he's doing. Their demo is fragging right now. Your demo, or their demo, is absolutely fragging. Hard focus that spy. Hard focus him. He's sitting in the corner. There you go. Hold him out. No, no, don't. No. Okay. Something you should definitely work on, which I can probably talk to you about, is knowing the mind of a spy and knowing how to counter the spy. Granted, he was running Spicicle, so he wasn't going to try trick stabbing you like any open spy without a brain, but I digress. That round, I should say, you were kind of baiting your team a little bit, and you weren't protecting your medic enough. You were trying to frag more than you were trying to actually protect your medic, which is a problem. Okay, you're rolling out bats again. Your demo is late to mid. It looks like this team lacks a lot of simple fundamentals, which is a problem. I don't know what your heavy is doing. Their Pyro is just walking at your team, and your team is not punishing him. I don't know where that spy went, but he's... Okay, you just got sniped. They got the point. You're aggressing? Your demo died again because he's over-aggressive, he's not building, he's trying to frag. Your heavy protected your medic by killing that bomber. That's good. That's the best I've seen him play all game. Their flank is down. Your flank should be steamrolling right now. They bombed. You did not protect your medic. Your heavy did not protect your medic either. Your medic, I don't know what his Uber was, but it was probably fairly high. They're lit though. I would walk on the point, but you don't have heals, so probably not. Their medic is dead, though. Their medic is dead. You're going to have about 20 ad here. Your soldier is playing with your combo again and throwing the video game. There's a reason why he's near bottom scoring. And your heavy is top scoring. That is a problem. Your heavy should not be top scoring. Your top scorer should be your medic, who is nearly bottom scoring, your demo, who is also nearly bottom scoring, and probably your flank, but it's all over the place. Your demo is, or your soldier is near bottom scoring, your demo is near bottom scoring, your medic just got up for some reason, and your heavy is fragging. You are going for frags, you are not going to protect your medic and your demo and your heavy, so they just killed your medic. You know where their spy went. He went forward, yet you're like spy checking. Why are you spy checking? You should know that their spy is not playing anywhere around there. They botted your medic again because they knew that you had ad, and they succeeded, and they totally wiped you. It doesn't help that your flank is not helping you at all. Your soldier is bottom scoring again. Your heavy is still top scoring. This team needs a lot of assistance. They need to know the fundamentals of this video game and how to win. Your scout is rolling out. That is not a spy. Okay. Your scout is playing with your combo. What is he doing? I think I saw your soldier here too. The team does not know how to play the video game. That is a problem. You are spy checking. That is fine. The spy has gotten to the point where it's like, I'm just getting free kills, nearly top scoring. I'm just going to run kunai. That's a problem. When your spy runs kunai, that's a problem. Spy check. Do not go for frags here. They just Ubered in through shutter? Yeah, they just Ubered in through the shutter. Air blast them back. Don't go for frags. Okay. Their medic is dead. They totally wiped. And so did you, because you were not playing together as a team. And you just got totally wiped by your Pyro, or their Pyro, and now you can't cap the point because you didn't have coordination. This hurts to watch. I see why you guys did not win this at all. I'm sorry. This is embarrassing. You're going for frags again and you died. Yeah. As a Pyro, I understand that you're playing with the combo, and that's good, but you should not be going for frags. You should be going for supporting. And you're not. And I think that's a GG. No, you got one more round. Okay, you're jumping and not crouching. No. Is that a GG? Yeah, it's a GG. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know. Alright, that's it, I guess. Okay. So. My thoughts on that. You were going for a lot of frags when you shouldn't have. No, I guess I should do compliment sandwich, shouldn't I? Positive is you were playing with your combo, and negative is you were going for frags when you should have been going for supporting your medic and your combo. You were shooting scorch shots unnecessarily, trying to get damage out when you should have been protecting your combo. You were protecting your combo a little bit, but it felt half-assed. Like you were just like shooting a spurt of flames here and then a spurt of flames here. I can't type at 1 o'clock at night. Let me get on Ashville just to show you what I'm talking about. So what you were doing is you were running degreaser, scorch shot, and power jack, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just the way that you were doing it was not at all smart. So what you were doing is this is what you would do. This is what you would do every single time. I'm gonna roll out to bats because that's where your team was going for about half of the game, maybe 3/4 of the game. You were getting up here, and you would shoot a flare. You'd shoot a couple flares. You'd spam here, you'd spam here, you'd spam here. You'd go back to the point. You'd shoot a couple more flares. You'd shoot a couple more spurts of flames. You'd shoot a couple more spurts, or another squirt shot, a couple more spurts of flames. I can't talk. Shoot another flare. You do this. That's not spy checking, and that you should not be doing that. That is not good damage. That is worthless. Here's what I would do. I'm going to run Panic Attack because I like running Panic Attack. Changed my mind. Okay, here's what you should be doing. Okay, you roll out your bats like you should be. That's good. Now, their spy likes to do one of two things. I'm going to stop and just assume I'm pausing right here. Their spy, who is probably going to be your first priority if your heavy is smart, which now that I am mentoring and playing heavy on your team, I know what I'm doing. I am going to be the one watching for bombers. If I were you, I would go on a mini spy hunt. Okay? So here's what I would do. I would go to lower, and I would sit here, and I would maybe shoot some of this, and checking lower. Quickly check lower, check and see if this health pack and ammo pack is missing, and if it's not, rotate back to your combo. Because if their spy was not down there, he rolled out one of two different ways. He rolled out this side, or he rolled out this side. Probably going through shutter if your team is over on bats. Or he goes from one of those two places under bats. In which case, you have two places to check. Well, I guess 3. Yeah, 3. What you were doing was doing this. That's not spy checking. This. That is spy checking. Okay. This is not spy checking. Okay. So what you should be doing is you should be playing with your medic. Spam all the areas the spy could possibly be coming from, while still playing tight knit with your medic. Deny bombers if you have to, and then if you don't have Uber or if your combo has killed a lot of their members, you should walk on the point. Get ready for a spy to stab your medic if he hasn't showed up already. In which time you got 3 things you can do. Spam here, spam here, spam here. I guess 4 things. Spam here, or watch for bombers. And your heavy spy checks. It should be a very tight-knit coordination between your heavy and your pyro. Your heavy can tell your pyro to spy check while he watches for bombers, and then you just spy check like crazy. That's what I would be doing. Or your pyro watches for bombers and your heavy spy checks. In my opinion, if you're on the point and you're trying to capture it, I would be the heavy, just be like, Pyro, spy check. Because you're much better at spy checking than your Buddhist. And then you just spy check while you stand on the point and cap. While your heavy watches there and over there for bombers, dealing any chip damage that he necessarily needs to do. If your combo, or if your team, does not manage to capture the objective, and they do, what you gotta do is you gotta stick to bats and continue to do the normal thing of spy checking a little bit of everywhere, especially the areas the spies come from, and spies like to decloak. If you did capture the plant, you immediately, and I mean immediately, rotate to ramp. Your whole combo, your pyro, your demo, your medic, your heavy, all rotates over here to ramp. Your heavy sits here and watches for bombers, while you do the thing that pyros do, which is spy check and watch for bombers. If they use Uber on you, it's a solo Uber on either your pyro, a solo Uber on your demo, or a flash half and half between your pyro and your demo, where you Uber them away and your demo spams stickies. It's pretty simple. But what you were doing when you were on ramp was just a lot of this. Shooting a scorch shot, shooting a scorch shot, shooting a scorch shot. Oh, your medic just died. So you gotta be aware of that. You gotta know simple game sense, which I understand that you're in open. This is, I think your first year on Pyro, or your first season, I should say, which is fine. I understand that, but you gotta learn game sense sooner or later, and it's better to learn it now in open than when you go to like higher divisions like IM or main and you get fucked for not having simple game sense. So realize that this is not spy checking. This is spy checking. Realize that shooting scorch shots like this is not helpful. There was a point, I believe, where your medic was on the point and you were capturing it and you were just like doing this. Like, what is this? Are you spy checking in front of you? What are you doing? This is very, very bad. Don't do this. Because their spy is going to decloak from behind you. Whoosh. Stab. Decloak away. When you're doing this in front of you and your medic is behind you and he gets backstabbed, that's your fault. That happened once or twice. What you should be doing, and you're just like randomly shooting scorch shots over here. There was one time where their pyro was like behind you for some reason, and you were like shooting scorch shots at him and like air blasting him away. What you should have been doing is running shotgun or panic attack or something of the like, and just like as soon as he walks out from behind you, you air blast him away and you shoot him with your shotgun or just spam flames and jump like crazy, rather than letting your medic die to a pyro who just decided to go, I'm gonna hold WM1. Hi, med. Oh, your medic just died. That's not very good. You need to focus more on up close and personal DPM than far off in distance where it doesn't matter. Chip shot DPM. You see what I'm saying? You also need to be focusing less on DPM and like shooting scorch shots like crazy, because that's not necessary. That's not a good thing that you should be doing. What you should be doing is you should be focusing more on spy checking, and if there's somebody up close and personal, especially in Ashville where quarters are really tight, just shoot them with a shotgun. There's nothing better than a shotgun in my opinion on this map. Pyros that run scorch shot especially are, I don't know, they're not usually the brightest. I don't run scorch shot ever. It's just not smart. There's so many times where you can just get flanked and like, it's like, what is shooting a scorch shot at this walking pyro gonna do? It's not gonna do anything. I'd rather pump lead into him and do like 100 damage. I think that's pretty simple though. Positives is you're playing with your combo. Positives is you're playing with your combo. You are spy checking, though your spy checking needs some work. And you're kind of protecting your medic from bombers, which again isn't really your job. It's supposed to be your heavies, but you do kind of have to do that. But when you did have to do it, which was like the whole game, you did pretty well. Negatives are you're trying to focus on DPM when you're playing with the combo. You know, it's like I can play with the combo all day long, but if I'm playing DPM Pyro, that's not gonna help my team at all. You should be playing support, protect the medic Pyro. DPM is secondary, especially on this map. The only map I would say where DPM on Pyro is a good idea would be something like Cascade. Which on this season that you're playing, which is season 4 of RGL Highlander, just for reference, Cascade is not being played, so I would never, ever, ever focus on DPM. Swiftwater, Pyro DPM, no. Maybe on like the apartments, upward, or Ashville, no. Upward, no. What are some of the other maps? Steel, no. What other maps are being played? Vigil, no. Product and Lakeside, all of which are a big fat no. You do not DPM. The only map, in my opinion, where DPM is, I'd say, not. I'd say it's like not a bad idea. Would be Cascade, because Cascade Pyro can be deadly. I love Cascade for that reason. But yeah, you should be focusing on protecting your medic a lot more and focusing less on scorch shot chip damage. That's not going to help your team. And if you run shotgun, like I suggest that you do and I do, you're going to feel a lot less obligated, or not obligated, you're going to feel a lot less likely to just shoot like a freaking panic attack from across the map. Like, oh, look at that sniper over there. Instead of shooting him with a scorch shot, let me shoot him with this panic attack that does 2 damage from across the map. It's close ranged, quick action chip damage, or powerful burst damage, rather than simple chip damage across the map that doesn't really do anything, because if their pyro has more than 2 brain cells, you can just extinguish their whole team. So I would focus on loadout a lot. I would highly suggest running shotgun. I did a map review with you on Upward earlier where I said scorch shot is a good alternative to shotgun, in my opinion. But on this map, I would highly suggest running just shotgun. Focus less on DPM and more on supporting your combo. And if you do want to do damage, because you have to like protect your medic, focus on shotgun damage, which is close burst fire, high damage, rather than chip shot damage, low damage across the map. It's not a good idea. You need to work on spy checking, which I will cover with you probably later on, like decloak spots and how to actually deal with a pub spy, because this is open and all spies in open are pub spies. How to deal with bombers a little bit better. Yeah, need to deal with bombers a little bit better, need to deal with spies a little bit better, fix your like desire to do DPM. You did your combo, that's good. You did a pretty decent job of dealing with the bombers, and decent job of dealing with the spy. I don't know how many kills you got on the spy. I don't think you did very much. I don't think I saw you kill their spy, but like maybe twice. And their spy was top fragging, that's a problem. I think that's partially your flank's fault, because he was probably focusing your sniper. But anyway. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, just focus on no chip damage, just focus on like shotgun damage if you're going to do damage at all, because you have to. Focus more on supporting, get better at spy checking, like spraying the flames rather than just puffing flames. That does nothing, doesn't help anybody. If there's spies in that corner and you just do this, you did nothing. But if you do this, you just lit their spy on fire. Focus a little bit more on like your priorities, less on like, oh, I'm going to do chip damage across the map. That was probably your biggest problem, in my opinion, and not helping your combo and supporting your combo was another big thing. Anyway, I hope this helped you. So